The date has been extended to 31st December for CFSS. CFSS scheme. This is a scheme by MCA, Ministry of Corporate Affairs. आपकी कोई कंपनी है दोस्तों जहाँ पर आपने you have not filed your regular forms regularly. For a company there are many forms which are applicable to a company to file with ROC, to file on the MCA portal. There are many forms applicable, but what happens, many times many company don't file that regularly. For that type of company, the MCA has come up with a scheme, company's fresh start scheme. It means you have to start the company again properly. What happened, friends? In the normal course, if you not file the form in a due time, then you have to pay additional fees. Every form has a certain amount of fixed fees, and if you filed after due date, you have to pay additional fees. And sometimes, if you don't file then also, then penalty will be applicable. But the MCA, the finance ministry has come up with this scheme. Originally, the original circular was issued on 30th March. The scheme was started on 1st April 2020 and the due date was 30th September. 30th September was the due date, but it has been extended to 31st December 2020. It means it has been extended by 3 months. So in this video we will going to discuss what is CFSS, what is this scheme is all about. First of all, understand friends, this scheme is applicable only on defaulting companies. What is defaulting companies? Let come on the circular part. There it has been defined what is defaulting companies. Defaulting companies means a company defined under the Companies Act and which has made default in filing any document, statement or returns, including annual statutory documents. It means AOC 4 and MGT 9, what you file annually. That annual statutory documents, if you have not filed, then you have to pay additional fees to file that forms. But now due to this scheme, the company will be granted a immunity certificate. Based on that certificate, this immunity certificate will be granted. Based on that certificate, you can file your all the forms without additional fees. Friends, point is very important, that what is the benefit of this scheme. Everybody is saying due date is extended, but you don't know what is the scheme, then that is meaningless. Then we will understand what is the scheme. Let us go through this document. You will understand all the things. This CFSS scheme provide exemption from prosecution and proceedings related to penalties. Friends, you will not be charged with any penalties under these schemes. It means you will get immunity from two things. First is additional fees and second is penalties. You will not be charged any penalty for delaying filing of returns. Okay friends. Now there are certain important points which has been discussed in this circular, in this notification. We are going to discuss. I have mentioned here systematically. In case if you have filed statutory appeal against any notice or against any complaint issued, then you must have to withdraw. It means if you are going for immunity and on the same time you are appealing, you are fighting with the department and you are asking them to give immunity, both things are not possible at the same time. Therefore what they have said, you must have to withdraw all appeals. It means all appeals means regarding your forms or regarding that year, you have to withdraw that appeal, and proof of withdrawal of such appeal has to be filed before getting this immunity certificate. Okay friends, this is very important. after that we will going to discuss about CFSS, that the company will be immune until 6 months from the date of closure of CFSS. No fees are charged for filing CFSS. CFSS form to file, it is free of course by the government. Let us have a look how this form. This is the form pursuant to company's fresh start scheme. There are no charges applicable to file this form. After filing this form, you will get a certificate, immunity certificate, through which all the prosecutions of penalty will be stopped against you and you will not be required to pay any additional fees. So this is a very big opportunity for the companies to revive your company, uh, by not file by you can file all your pending returns to the MCA without paying any additional fees or penalty. Immunity will not be given to the companies if an appeal is pending for the company. As already discussed, if any dispute or appeal is pending, then immunity will not be given to the company. CFSS is not applicable if in the following circumstances CFSS will not be applicable. For before that, one thing is important. CFSS is applicable only for the forms, not for defaults. For example, if you have some certain internal management defaults or certain another types of defaults, then you will not get immunity from that defaults. Only immunity is granted only for delay in filing returns with MCA, with ROC, and that immunity is granted only for additional fees and prosecution related to penalties only. In the following cases, CFSS will not be applicable if you have got the final notice for removing the name of your company, or if you have if you have applied for merger, insolvency, or you are going through the CIRP process. Then in such cases, or if you have already applied for removing the name of the company, if you have applied for striking of the company, then in such cases CFSS will not be applicable to you. It means you will not be eligible for immunity certificate. What I was saying about this, in case in the authorized capital form SH7, if you have invoked following cases, in following cases you will not get CFSS, like SH7. It is the default that you have not increased your authorized capital. This is not the delay of filing forms. This is another kind of delay. For that, this is another type of mistake. For that, you have to compulsory face the penalty proceedings. You will not get the CFSS benefit. Let us see what are these returns or forms on which you will get the benefit of additional fees. You will not have to pay additional fees. There are some important forms we will discuss, like this ADT2, then AOC4, then form DPT3. All these forms are regularly filed by the companies. And then active company tagging identification, INC 20A, 22A, commencement of business, MGT 14. Then these are the list of the forms where you will get this benefit. So this is a one-time opportunity, friends. It was earlier, the due date was 30th September. Now it has been extended to 31st December. You just have to file this form. With the MCA and you will get this immunity certificate. and this form is free of cost, and only the condition is you should not there should not be any appeal pending against the company. You have to surrender that.